Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, and this side Sumit Gaur from TechFit. So today I'm going to make a video on a very interesting topic. Last time I made a video on Colive and I got a very good response on that, and I got the many comments on that regarding the stay and amount and all those things. So I considered all the comments, and after considering those comments I have decided to make one more video on this. And the good news is that I'm not only covering the Colive, I am covering the 4 property this time, and these are the most demanding property right now in Bangalore, and these will be the Nestaway, second Colive, right, and third is PG, and one more is there, like that is introduced newly, and that is OYO World. And yeah, I forgot to tell you the Hello World also. So I will be covering this 4 to 5, which I named them one by one, and we will discuss on this. So let's get started. So basically, whosoever is coming to Bangalore for job purpose or for studying purpose or any of the thing like they are coming to Bangalore, the first priority is to get the house, or you can the flat or the PG near to their location. So most important the thing is that, like, if you're coming for the job and you know that you will be here for 6 months or 12 months, so means it's a good amount of time you will be staying in Bangalore, then always try to look for the property which is closer to your institute or to your office, because the traffic in Bangalore is terrible, it's horrible, man. So if for just covering the few kilometers, like 3 to 4 kilometers, you might have to wait for 1 hour, 2 hours, depending on like how you are commuting with by 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler. So let's not get into that. So basically always prefer the location which is closer to your office or institute. And second priority is, before considering what to look for in the property, first thing is that the amount of duration you are going to stay into the property. Second, the safety, right? The safety is the most priority concern right now, because day by day cases are coming up in the news and you are already aware of that. So safety should be the, I think, first point to be taken care of. And third point should be your money. So wherever you're spending your money you should know that is it in safe hand, right? So we will be covering these 4 parameters. I already have noted down these 4 things, so that while recording this video I don't forget and I do not miss any of the important thing. So I'll just already made a note of it, and also I'll attach an Excel sheet in which I already mentioned the prices. Colive first. So in Colive now it is getting very popular in the name, the brand itself in Bangalore. So Colive have many properties in Marathali, in Whitefield, in BTM, and so on. Now it is getting very popular because they are getting good response from them, and the good response is just because of the quality of service they are providing. And guys, it provides the fully furnished. So the rent over there is by per bed. So the bed will cost you 10,000. So it doesn't matter you're looking for the complete flat or like a sharing one, they will charge you for a per bed wise. So per bed 10,000 rupees, and normally in the rooms, if it's a big room, they will provide you 3 bed, and if it's a normal sized room like a medium size, they'll provide you 2 bed. So 10,000 into 3 or 10,000 into 2. So if you're 2 friends, you can stay in that room or for 20,000 rupees. And there is no option of semi-furnished. Colive provide you fully furnished facility. In Colive, the lock-in period will be of 3 months. Yeah, lock-in period means you paid the money for 3 months. Before 3 months, you cannot vacate the property. Yeah, and the security will be of 2-month deposit. Kitchen is the common kitchen they will provide you, so you can go and cook over there. The kitchen will be common. They will not provide you separate kitchen in every room. So that's a common thing. So you have to adjust according to that. And yeah, if in case your family member or your relatives or your friends are planning to come to your home or Bangalore to stay for some duration, so they allow only for 3 days. Means they can come and they can adjust in your room, and they will provide you extra bed also. For that they will charge 250 rupees additional. That's a different scenario, but only for 3 days it is allowed. After 3 days it will be chargeable. How much they will charge, that you have to check according with their manager. So important thing, and anybody can come and stay in Colive. Colive is for like boys also, for girls also, and for like family members or for couples whosoever want to stay there. They just need to give their ID proof and you're good to go. And the most important thing I always told, and one thing I would like to highlight, in the previous video there was a comment that is it the separate building for boys and girls? And so guys, let me tell you, in different properties they have, so they're like one building is for girls, and opposite to that there's one more building for boys, because they have few property where only family can stay, and few property only where like separate for boys and for girls. So they have all the options available, so you don't need to worry. And the most important thing is that they have a proper management. So whatever the money you are giving to them is in safe hand, and everything goes by mail and by phone and all those things. Little bit if and there is everywhere, but at least your money will be is in safe hand. So at the time of vacating, like let's say if you vacate after 4 months or 5 months, they will be deducting a few small token amount of money, that is around 2,000 or 3,000, somewhere like that, for the painting and all those things. But that's a very little amount. But the main thing is that the remaining amount, that is a big portion like 20,000, which you already paid as security, will be is in the safe hand, and you will get it in next 15 days. So that's a good thing. So okay, let's go to the next property. The next property which I've highlighted is the Nestaway. So Nestaway is again a one popular property in Bangalore, and they have many offices in Bangalore, in Whitefield, and different locations. So let's come to Nestaway. So Nestaway is basically a room. They provide a room for like 1 BHK, 2 BHK, and they have the option of fully furnished and the semi-furnished as well. So in fully furnished, you will be getting each and everything, like even the utensils for the kitchen, and but the amount will be a bit high. And it for 1 BHK, if I talk about like in Marathali side, so the amount for 1 BHK is 25,000. Yeah, you heard it right. It's 25,000 for 1 BHK, and if you go towards the Whitefield side, it could be around 20,000, 18,000, like that. So if you want to go look for semi-furnished room, so in semi-furnished you will be getting the wardrobe and normal facility, not the furnished. So in semi-furnished, they will charge you for 1 BHK starting from 13,000 to 18,000, and if you go for 2 BHK would be around 18,000 to 24,000 for semi-furnished I'm talking about. And if you go for again in Marathali, if you look for 2 BHK, so 2 BHK will cost you around 30,000 fully furnished. Yeah, it is a bit expensive. So, and if I talk about the merit-wise size, yeah, if you have a family member to stay, and if your family is coming or your friend is coming to stay in your property, so there is no no objection in that. You can bring your family and family members, and they can stay as long as you want, because it's like a totally your room, your flat. You can do whatever you want. So that's a good thing. And if I talk about the lock-in period is a bit on the higher side. It's 6 months. So before 6 months you cannot vacate the property, and if in case you do so they will deduct a 1 month rent, additional rent. So yeah, that's a bit on the negative side. And if I talk about the food, cleaning, shifting and family aspects, so these are not available in that, because food, they won't provide you food, you have to cook yourself. They will provide you the kitchen. And cleaning wise, you have to do it by your own. Shifting, yeah, shifting is not allowed. So if in case after some time you need to move to some other location, then there is you have to adjust according to yourself. They don't provide this option. And family stay, as I already told you, it is available. You can bring your family members. And one more demerit which I didn't like about the Nestaway is that at the time of vacating the property, every property or every owner used to charge amount of 2,000, 3,000 like that for cleaning or painting or renovation, small, anything they charge. But over here they used to charge 5,000 rupee. Oh my god, it's a big amount. Yeah, 5,000 only for cleaning the room. So, and yeah, one important thing, flexi amount is not available. And what is the flexi amount is all about? Flexi amount is basically if you want to pay a security deposit. So instead of paying at one go, you can break it into 3 months or 2 months like amount, and you can give it to the owner. So this option is also not available, even though this option is available in Colive. And most important, the parking is only available for 2-wheelers in Nestaway. And 4-wheeler is in some property, it might be there, but in most of the cases only 2-wheeler parking is available. So let's now talk about the third property, and that is, so in PG, like if I talk about a specific location, so PG start from 6,000 and it goes to 10,000 per bed. Yeah, you heard it right. It is also an expensive side. If you go for like sharing wise, 3 sharing, 4 sharing, depends on your own requirements. So it starts from 6,000 to and goes till 10,500 rupees for the PG and it is also for 1 bed. And if I talk about the food wise, you will get the food 3 times a day, and in few PG they provide 2 times a day. So normally 2 to 3 times the food is available. And the quality of food depends on the cook, basically what kind of cook they are available right now in and if I talk about the cleaning, yeah, they do provide the cleaning services. And shifting, yeah, shifting is not allowed because every PG is unique and they don't have the branches so that you can shift after some time to the another location. And yeah, if in case you're any of the family member, if they are coming to stay for a day or 2 days, so they used to charge some extra amount for that. So the lock-in period is of 1 month, and after 1 month they will deduct 1,000 or 2,000 rupees for the cleaning, and there is no flexi option. Yeah, and if I talk about the parking, so they do provide the 2-wheeler parking. 4-wheeler parking in 99% of the cases they don't provide, so you have to keep it at your own risk, like on the road in front of the building. So 2-wheeler they do provide, but 4-wheeler is like okay. So the next property is the 4th one, and that is the Hello World, and you can say the Oyo World. Both are similar. Oyo and Hello World are both similar, both same, because they follow the same structure, the building structure and the same facility. So the rent over there is 17,000. It start from 17 to 20k, and it is not the 1 BHK, guys. It is only 1 RK. That is 1 room, 1 small bathroom, and that's it, and 2 cupboard. That's it. And it is not even 1 BHK, so it's a bit costly. And they do provide the kitchen, but that is a common kitchen. And the security deposit over there is of 2 months. So for 2 months, so 70,000 is your rent, and 17 into 2, that 34,000 you have to give as a security deposit over there. And if I talk about the food is not there available. You have to cook by your own, and cleaning is also not available. Shifting you cannot do because right now it is in very few locations, so they don't have much branches in Bangalore. And family, if I talk about the family, yeah, you can bring your family, friends, your family, and they can stay because you already own that room, 1 RK, and so you can stay and you can adjust over there. Nobody going to question them. And lock-in period, if I talk about the lock-in period is only of 1 month. That is a good thing. So you don't need to worry about after 1 month also. If you vacate the property, they don't charge you any extra amount. A flexi EMI option is not available. And parking, yeah, parking again is a concern, so they only provide 2-wheeler parking. 4-wheeler parking again at your own risk. So this was all about for the 4 properties. I have attached the Excel sheet also, you might have seen. So in my conclusion, I'll just say that if in case if you're someone who are planning to stay for a small duration, like if you're planning to stay for 1 month or 2 months, better to go for PG, because in PG there is no security deposit. A big amount is like 2,000, 4,000, and it is a very small amount, you can manage that. So go for PG. And if in case you are someone who are planning to stay for 6 months or like a 1 year, then you can go for the Colive property. That is also a good option. And if you're someone who are staying with family, there you have family members, and then you can go for the Nestaway. And also if you're planning to stay for 1 year or even more than that, then you can go for Nestaway. So depending upon your requirement, you can choose any of these 4 property, but make sure whichever property you select, first go there, check the nearby vicinity. The most important thing before you select any of the properties, make sure that location is safe, and it should be the proper street light, and it should not be like that in daytime you went there, it is okay, fine, but at the night time when you went there, you say, oh, it is totally dark. So security and safety is the most important concern, so look that first. And so this was all from my side, and yeah guys, I've put a lot of hard work in this, and especially physically went there in the site, and I just checked and get all the information from their executive. So if in case if your friend, your family member, if anybody is coming to Bangalore, they need any guidance for the property, then you can share this video with them. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. So till then, sign off, bye bye, and see you in the next video. And one more thing, if you have any question related to this video, you can just comment down below. See ya. दरवाजे खुलते टाइम अच्छे हैं।